Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. This past week, Albertans witnessed a different brand of cattle stampede. Debate surrounded the decision of a major restaurant chain to source its beef from a Kansas supplier rather than its current Alberta supplier. Clearly, businesses are free to procure from any source that reflects their marketing strategy, but Alberta beef producers were dismayed by the silence from the Agriculture Minister during the debate. To the Minister, what measures are you taking to demonstrate your confidence in the humane rearing, safety and wholesomeness of Alberta beef?
The Honourable Minister of Agriculture.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, the member for the question. Nobody produces better beef in this world than Alberta producers. We know, everyone in this House knows, and Albertans know. I think eventually Earls will know as well. The best beef they can find is going to be in Alberta. Going forward, we're going to be able to work with producers, ranchers, and everyone else to find those little niche markets that are out there that we can take advantage of, the producers can take advantage of to grow their industry across the province, across the nation, and across the world. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
First supplemental.
Mr. Speaker, I have to describe that as rare support where it should be well done. He wants to consign Alberta producers to niche markets, and yet Alberta beef is one of our proudest items for export, and having any question in our beef market could jeopardize our share of the world trade. So what is the minister doing to combat the unfounded concerns and misconceptions about the wholesomeness and safety of beef products? Why are you not effectively combating them? And what are you doing to assure our foreign beef customers are getting factual, science-based information to substantiate the quality of Alberta beef?
Do your job. The Honourable Minister of Economic Development and Trade.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and I'll thank the member for the question. Quite frankly, Mr. Speaker, the Minister of Agriculture, Forestry and myself are championing Alberta beef and have and will continue to. Mr. Speaker, recently I was in Asia where I was promoting Alberta beef to not just a number of different food chains, but looking at opportunities to increase the amount of beef that we export into Asia. There is significant room to increase our capacity, and we are using our international offices to ensure that they get the message that Alberta beef is not just the safest and the highest quality, it's also the best tasting beef in the world.
Second supplemental.
Well, Mr. Speaker, the verisimilitude of both of these ministers is staggering. The entire Earls decision hinged on a certification program that calls for practices that are already widely followed by Alberta beef producers. And given that consumer demand for verification of production practice is likely to continue to increase, what action is the Minister of Agriculture taking, working with Alberta producers, to establish a Made in Canada certification program to address consumer concerns and reinforce confidence in Alberta beef?
Minister of Agriculture.
That's for you, Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, the member, for the question. We helped fund the Canadian Roundtable for Sustainable Beef, an ongoing project that all of us should be proud of. We've called for a swift certification process for beef so that those consumers choosing those beef know that in Alberta they've got the best product possible. I think Canadians know right across from coast to coast to coast that Alberta products are the best and will continue to be so while maintaining our certification around the globe, Mr. Speaker.